Hey, Sam here. Banks just told big clients to go all in on exceptional earnings from SoFi and CLS. One other stock I won't leave you hanging here. It's Unity Software, ticker symbol U. Also looks like it's setting up technically. So let's take a look at these stocks while we have time to get in them before they run. So look, SoFi crushed Q2 earnings. They had a adjusted net revenue, $158 million, up 40% year over year. And we're seeing that reaction pretty strong for that reason. So big growth on personal loans, jumped 66%, $7 billion of personal loans. Home loans also jumped 92%, 850,000 new members. And their fee-based revenue grew. Management raised revenue guidance to $3.75 billion. Earnings per share 31 cents. But all that gobbledygook numbers, I mean, we can see the movement in the stock price is strong, and it looks like the volume is going to be bigger than it has been since back here, which is when everything started to rebound. So SoFi is extended like 4 times its average daily range of 5%. You know, it's up like from the 50 is where I like to measure it. It's up about 40% now, and really the max you might want to buy it is up like 20% from its 50-day moving average. But that's SoFi, and the reaction is strong. I told you the numbers; they're real. It's a shockingly good earnings report. CLS, Celestica, strong quarter. Revenue climbed 21%, nearly $3 billion. Increased demand in electronics manufacturing, AI hardware, defense, network infrastructure sectors, aka data centers, are crushing because of the whole Trump AI movement led by big tech. And these guys are going to help build that out. So they made the trade of the year down here. Management purchased 600,000 shares for 40 million, which works out to about $66 during some period between April and June. So they must have bought them right about here, which is literally as good as you could possibly do. So management's up a lot. Does that mean they're going to sell? I don't know. Look for Form 4s, etc. If you have a service that looks for that dilution tracker, or you look at the filings yourself through Edgar. But the point is, this thing is having a strong earnings reaction here. One of the best reactions we've seen this earnings season, which has been a little bit lackluster. So that's Celestica. And lastly, Unity Software. It looks pretty good technically. It is coming into earnings next week. You can see I actually bought some and sold all out, but it is holding. So, I mean, I could have trailed it with the 20-day. I did not. Might be an opportunity to jump back in here. It's been a little volatile, here because it moved up so quickly here. So, you can't just have things marching up like Microsoft every day, which, also barely moves. So you don't want to be stuck in that. So that's why I'm talking about Unity and giving you this as a possible buy opportunity. They do 3D content creation tools, right? Like they're the game engine for all the games that are big. Well, not all of them, but I think Unity is the most respected one. So August 6th, again, Q2 earnings, restructuring efforts, cost cuts earlier this year. So we'll see if they speak to those. If they can get stronger adoption and, across gaming, which gaming is pretty much the backbone of the market, which is sickening to say, but NVIDIA is the backbone and they grew from gaming. So upcoming earnings is a critical checkpoint. You're not going to want to jump in before that necessarily, unless you know something I don't. Otherwise, you're betting. So look, SoFi firing on all cylinders, accelerating loan growth. Again, today's move looks great so far. Maybe you want to take this on a high volume close, let it close, and then buy over that level. Maybe you want to jump in right now and have a tight stop. I'm not here to tell you exactly what to do. I'm just here to provide some ideas. CLS, Celestica, operational improvements. Again, they do electrical components for basically what is going to be the biggest AI build out of our lifetimes. And then also Unity Software. They're going to be involved in AI, of course, as well. A lot of times the gaming, as we saw with NVIDIA again, is on the cutting edge of basically, GPUs are really useful in making really complicated, realistic looking games. So we'll see what they have to announce. Those are the three stocks to take a look at. Big banks are definitely going to be leading the charge, which we're going to see here on CLS and SoFi based on the volume on these moves. And that's what we want to do, jump in and ride the coattails of people who have a lot to lose if they're wrong. So take that with a grain of salt, use it, enjoy it. You guys are awesome. Leave a comment with any ticker you want to take a look at in a future video or in a live stream. And I will see you guys tomorrow.